There's some down payment programs that buyers can take advantage of, specifically the Communities First program.
Right.
There's also another one called OFA. What can you tell us about these programs? What's better? How have you seen borrowers take advantage of these down payment assistance programs?
Yeah, Communities First is the one that we mainly use because it's a forgivable grant. You get 5% down paid towards your closing costs, and you really only have to have a 650 credit score. And if you get the seller to pay some of the closing costs, you can actually get the house without putting any money down. And in some situations, my buyers that have gone with Communities First have gotten money back at closing. So they got into the house without having to put any money down. Basically just have to pay for an appraisal. The rate is a little bit higher, but with Communities First, the good thing is after a year, you can refinance. So you can get your payment down after a year and get into the house with basically putting no money down.
So I guess that's the catch or the trade-off is you have a little bit of a higher rate, but it's less money you'd have to bring to closing to get into a house. Now, typically, how much of a higher rate is it?
So it's to get the 5% grant, it's a 4.125. So it's about a point higher.
Okay.
FHA is usually around a 3.125 now. So, but you're going to pay maybe $100 for 1 year, but you're going to get $10,000 in closing costs depending on how big the purchase is.
Gotcha. So then you can refinance after 12 months.
Right.
Great. And then why is Communities First better than OFA?
Okay. Yeah. So OFA it's like a silent second mortgage. So if you use OFA, the rate is a little bit lower. It's in the high threes, but say you move after 2 years, you're going to have to pay probably 60 to 70% of that grant back. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I guess the benefit of the community is that it's forgivable.
Right. It's a straight up grant. They give you 5% assistance to help you get into the house.
So there you go. For those of you who are still working on trying to save up for down payment, typically FHA is 3.5% down. There is some conventional programs that can go as low as 3%, but you might be able to qualify for one of these down payment assistance programs if it works in your favor to take advantage of not having to possibly bring much to closing. Sometime, in some cases, maybe even getting some money back at closing. If you have more questions, want more information, feel free to reach out to Brian direct or myself. Our information will be in the post below. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.